Did anything surprise you about the way they've been using you this season?
What'd you say?
Did anything surprise you about the way they've been using you this season?
No. I'm just whatever I'm asked to do, I'm doing it, and you know what I'm saying, whenever my number's called, I just try to make a play, so that they can be able to trust me when it's game time.
Do you feel like the coaches called your number a lot? I mean, not just running the football, but they called past plays where you were a featured guy. Potentially, you're going to get the ball. They wanted to be able to evaluate your route, your catching the football, and you feel they gave you, a pretty good stage to perform on.
Yeah, I feel like that I made like enough presence in training camp to where I didn't know, because in preseason we pretty much do day one plays, so I didn't think we was gonna go deep in the bag like that. So being able to do that, I was excited and ready to make a play.
They obviously drafted you for a reason, and you looked at good in you, but do you feel like you surprised them a little bit?
What'd you say?
Do you feel like that you surprised the coaches a little bit, even beyond what they did?
Coach Zach mentioned that during the Senior Bowl he was watching me run routes, so I was pretty much running the same routes that I'm running here, minus a couple. But yeah, I wouldn't say this the surprise. I think that they got everything they got on tape, and more down the road. So.
What was your mentality like going into the What was your mindset about the invitation coming down?
You said what?
What was your mentality like when you were running your line when you got the invitation?
When I got the invitation, I was literally getting my ticket to go home from where I was training at in Dallas, and as I was about to buy it, Nagy called me, and he asked me that I want to wear the wing helmet one more time, and I was like, all I needed was this chance. And my teammates that were in the NFL currently, they were like, man, just get to the Senior Bowl, get to the Senior Bowl, get to the Senior Bowl. Everything will fall in line, especially with all the COVID stuff. So I knew as soon as I got to the Senior Bowl, it was a wrap. Like all I need is a chance, and being able to make plays is what I like doing. So it turned some heads.
Were you trying down MVP?
Yes, sir.
What's your relationship been like with Joe? How has he kind of mentored you?
Joe Burrow or Mixon? Yeah, he's helped me through the process a lot. Just like with plays and just the total mindset of it, and how you got to attack it, attack practice, and attack each drill, attack the little things matter. So he's been helping me out just on the little things, just to critique me, and I'm learning from him, being a sponge and taking everything he's telling me.
I don't know if the answer to this might be obvious, but what's the biggest challenge to pass pro on this level? I mean, is it just as simple as, man, they're big and faster? Is it that simple, or is there a lot more to it for you?
I would say that on this level, it's a lot more. It's like the blitzes are so crazy. Like it's so crazy. Like my Coach Hill made a cut up, and I seen some blitzes to where I'm like, I got to play it like 5 times to be able to even see what they're doing, and how I would even process all that within that quick second. And it's third down, the crowd's loud, might not hear a call, and you got guys walking around, and you just gotta it's crazy.
And how much have coaches talked to you about that's going to be the key for you to playing during the season, is making sure that you got your pass pro locked up a little bit?
Yeah, definitely. After the first preseason game, I talked to Coach, and he was just, let me know that how crucial pass protection is going to be, and I watched all the Geo's clips from last year, and just taking little things, from him as far as pass protecting and where to fit, get inside, and where to track your eyes and stuff like that, just so I can be ready for the game.
What do you think watching Gio? What was that like watching him?
It was just natural. He's been doing it forever. So he's just got to get to that point, into where, he doesn't got to take that extra look. And I feel like the first couple games, might have to take the extra look, take the extra peek just in case. So just knowing and be confident, and just taking what he, what he does, and just trying to put it into my game.
Is that going to be the biggest step for you think, as a rookie, to go from thinking about things to reacting and then just playing at game speed?
Yeah, for sure. I think now that being away from college and school and all that stuff, you don't have to think about nothing else but football. So everything is lined up, and it gives you more time to be able to focus, and because it's your job now. So yeah.
You played in a big school, big atmosphere, Michigan. athletes, big, strong. How big of an adjustment was it physically to go from the Big Ten to the NFL?
I'm talking about in the game.
Yeah, I mean, just the speed of the game, the size of the players. Is that a big adjustment? Not that bad for you?
I haven't been out there with the one defense yet, so I see them on the sideline. When we seen the Buccaneers starting defense, I was like, oh my Jesus, these are like superheroes out here. So when I got out there, I was out there with the two, so it looked more like, you know what I'm saying, what I know in the Big Ten. But as soon as I get out there, I'm just gonna play ball and do what I'm coaching and be ready.
Growing up, I know you played a little bit of wide receiver, but you've been a running back, focused on catching the ball a lot. Like, did you realize from a young age that catching the ball is a really important, underrated skill for a running back?
Yeah, I was. I played quarterback. I've been played quarterback all the way up to my 8th grade freshman year, and then they switched me to slot. And then as I got to my junior senior year, they put me in the backfield and run routes. And I just thought it was easier going against a linebacker rather than going against a corner or a safety. So I just found that niche, and as soon as I got to Michigan, they put weight on me, and I already had the fundamentals of receiver. So I just took whatever opportunity came and just made the most of it.
What was it like getting through this week with all the player movement left and right? You know, you're seeing guys come and go and then come back and all of that. What's that been like for you?
Yeah, it's crazy, man. This is a business. I learn something new every day in here, and just seeing people like it's for real in here. Like, I know when I was little, like NFL players like come to the school and tell us like blah blah blah, but you don't really know it until you get to see it. Where you see somebody locker like cleaned out the next day. You know what I'm saying? It's surreal, and you done talk to that person and build a relationship with them, and you just hope for the best for them. And you just gotta just focus on you and focus on what your job and responsibility is.
You are here. A role was planned for you in the season. You survived all that. Is there a vindication for you, considering your story at Michigan and not playing as much as you would like to be here today? Is there a little bit of a feeling of, yeah, this is kind of a vindication for everything you went through?
Yeah. I mean, all the stuff that I went through at Michigan, I just feel like that was just part of my story, and I just knew as soon as I get the opportunity to do what I can do, and you know what I'm saying, be valued like the way like this, it's just surreal.
How challenging was last year?
With COVID and school and everything, it was crazy, but made the most of it and got it done. So, and especially we was rotating 4 running backs, and being a senior in the group, I'm just trying to make sure that everybody kept a good head about it. You know what I'm saying, about us, like we was all splitting time, so just making sure they kept a headspace and not wasn't a me guy. You know what I'm saying, just it's you know what I'm saying, there's bigger and better things, and your time's gonna come. So I'm just showing them now to, like, as soon as you get your opportunity, it might not be now, it might not be when you expect it, but like when you're ready, you just gotta be ready.
So was your experience at Michigan a big lesson in handling adversity for you? I mean, do you feel like you can handle anything that comes your way in the National Football League in terms of adversity?
Yeah, definitely. Adversity introduces you to yourself to see if this is what you really want to do. So it taught me a lot, even with the academics and the running back situation and every possible part of it, just being positive and just, you know what I'm saying, just continue to work on your craft and be ready when your time comes.
Do you feel like you could line up in the slot as a slot receiver against a slot corner? Do you feel like you could win?
Yeah, if that comes down to it and coach needs to do that, you know what I'm saying, I got full confidence in myself and I'm ready to roll.